All right, so we got to talk about this lead that Miami had. And stuff like this happens. Like, even the best teams could choke leads. All this stuff happens, yeah? Like, anyone could choke a lead. But, like, I kind of feel after a certain, like, there's choking leads and then there's choking, like, so this is almost like basically two full rotations of hills. This is almost what this is. This is like a rotation in three quarters of hills of you putting your controller down in order for them to catch up. And here on second or third, I think it's the second rotation of P2, a P1. Bro, I'm thinking, bro. So when you have a lead, I'll actually just play it a bit further back, honestly, while I'm talking. When you have a lead like this, these are the benefits of having a substantial lead is you could afford to give up time to get a rotation on the next and just like build your lead up. You could afford to give away 30 seconds on this to go take 40 seconds on that. Like you could afford that when you have a fucking 100 and fucking 20-point lead. And I just didn't understand this right here. I understand that they technically have the man advantage. They're thinking they could take this scrap time, but bro, you have to play guarantees because one thing you can't do on Karachi is get put in the P1 P2 wombo combo fucking smack a dak, especially when you have a lead, because that will just allow them to come back. So here, I mean, granted they were a man up, so I'm not really like it was a 4v2 at this situation. So there's literally it's a 4v2. I think Real should just fucking chill for a sec. Like at this point, you could kind of play guarantees. I understand why they're pushing. Like that's kind of hindsight me saying just wait because like they have a essential lead. Like they're confident, they're feeling confident. But bro, you got to play guarantees sometimes, especially in tournaments where you need wins. We talked about the optic game. When like you need wins, bro, you gotta play. You gotta play smarter. You just gotta play smarter. Like Real waiting even like a few seconds even for like this guy to just fucking look over him, and like I didn't really mind number two like pushing. It was more number four. I didn't want Vickles to run in. I get it. They were trying to like trade out the guy on the hill, which is perfectly fine. So this is like hindsight me saying this, but bro, you also have to think about the next hill. There's 28 seconds. Like you could afford to give away 28 seconds if you really wanted of scrap time. You could like throw a couple guys at the hill, but you need to play a guarantee on P2, bro. You need someone to hold those spawns, bro. You need someone on that side getting the cutoffs. You need to make sure you have P2. Because if you hold P2, you're going to go up like 180 to like 70. Like, it's like still going to be a big lead. But then you give up that, you give up this. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, shit. The other team's back in it. So like they basically threw everything on this, and I think the real red flag was right here. Real off spawn. Real 26 seconds, homie. You do not. Your whole team died. You do not need to be pushing P1. Why are you, bro? Rotate to the next fucking hill, buddy. You play this game every day. Rotate to the next hill. Why are you going to fight for fucking scrap time? Why? Fucking go to the next hill, bro. Let them have that 26 seconds. It doesn't mean shit. Let them have it, bro. Like, why are you fucking... Like, I saw this and I was like, what is he doing, bro? And number 6 is just like... Just gets a free rotation of P2. He's thriving, bro. He's thriving. Because you know what? They actually should have had... So this is what I was saying about Vickle. I don't really even think Vickle really needed to be there, bro. I would have just had the people that went, and you at least have one guy guaranteeing like this. Like somebody should already be here at this time getting this cut off. A fucking cramp. Free rotation to P2. Free rotation. What is Real doing here? Like, you just look at this right here. What is he doing? This is why, because obviously even top teams make mistakes, but this is why I don't even like bother like most of the time to like break down like gameplay when it comes to like teams on like the lower half, because it's kind of just like, bro, I see so much dumb shit. I see dumb shit from everyone, obviously. Like no one's gonna play perfect COD. I think the team that plays the most perfect COD when they're on is Ultra. Like when I watch them, I'm like, dude, everything they're doing makes sense. It's smart. Like, it's not dumb. Like, everything goes good when, like, Toronto's playing good. Like, they're, like, I think, like, just from the eye test, like, they look like the smartest team on the map when, like, they're playing respawns. But number 6, free rotation into next. Mind-blowing. Don't know what Real's doing. Like, just being useless, absolutely useless. And then he doesn't really do anything. The time on the hill's gone. Okay, yeah, now I'm gonna go to the next. Like, why didn't you go in the first place, baby? You just wasted like all that time. Thieves clears them out because like they have a man advantage of 3v2. I mean, it was a fucking 3v3, but bro, and like, dude, it's like the fact that like even like Ghost is able to just like walk bottom take it, bro. Just walks bottom take it, just gets that free cutoff right there. Boom. Like, just throw, like, if Real's over there, like, that goes a lot different, and they actually secure like P2 spawns because they'll have a fucking 4v3, and like Nasty has to like hold that time. He's not gonna get off it early, so it's kind of like, I mean, that was just like mind-blowing to me because that's like the catalyst that really started it. Granted, I think Miami actually broke this. I think who was I swear it was fucking Metals that made the play. No, it was Lucky. No, it actually was Metals. Yeah, it actually was Metals. So Metals makes the play, and now LA Thieves has spawns for P3. So Miami has this, like, it's like, okay, whatever, like, we kind of stopped the bleeding, but, like, now it's like, okay, now we got to get to P3. I didn't really, like, even think number 4 even should have went for that, and, like, I don't know why they're still going for old, bro. You got number 4 going for fucking old, bro, with 10 seconds left. I don't even understand, bro. Like, you got bigger fish to fry, baby. Like, what is this fucking fetish with scrap time? People are watching way too much FaZe. When FaZe plays for scrap time, is completely different from when these other teams play for scrap time. It's like a completely different beast. So now it's like starting to get scary because now you had a lead and now you start to see it slowly dwindling, and you're like, oh fuck, and now that's when like the panic starts to set in. It's like we talked about the optic thing, like you're kind of riding high, and now you see like the lead start to dwindle, and now you're just tweaking, kind of holding the time. They're still frying them, bro. Like, they gave a P1, P2, and P3. Like you gave up 3 hills in a row, bro, with a fucking 120 point lead, bro. You could have gave one of those hills up, held 60 on the other, like 40. Like, bro, how do you give up 3 fucking hills in a row, bro? Just makes no sense. And like, they even beat him to this rotation, and now it's like a close game. Now it's fucking close. Okay, so right here, actually, this is actually like perfect. This is right here. So Ghosty's up here. Ghosty was kind of like doing some wrong shit, but after like seeing the spawns, like there's not really much he could have predicted here. So right here, Ghosty calls in this streak, and like they break this hill, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, like they have it, because he breaks it, but then like they lose it again. So number 8 and number 6 dies. So we'll keep that in mind. So Ghosty, I'm thinking like after he calls this streak, like, in my head, like, I'm thinking, like, you call it streak, like you have a guy on the hill, fucking go help out the guy. Like, you have, like, it's an open map, but I don't think he knew where number 1 spawned in time. But, like, and it's hard to keep track of, like, kills and, like, who's spawning up when you're in the moment, but, like, you could see where your teammate is, number 6, but he wasn't focused on that. He's focused on calling in the streak. So he calls in the streak, but even then in this streak, like, you just see like number 8, number 6 where they are, so you should know that Miami spawned across the map. So right here, he sees number 6 spawn there. Number 6 100% calls out, I spawn back here. So immediately you're gonna see number 5 turn and look like back spawn, thinking, oh shit, now they're gonna start spawning back there. But the timing of the spawns were not being accounted for. I can understand that, like, especially with lower level teams, but I mean, even top level teams can make these mistakes. And this is a close game, it's fucking heated, so like, I'm not blaming anyone for like not being able to keep track of this. But you had number 8 and number 6 over here, so like those 2 guys that spawned up for Miami were across the map, so they had to have come from behind. So like, realistically, this is not me. This is not me saying he's in the wrong at all. But like, maybe probably should have known that like those people spawned across the map and no one knew has spawned until like this guy who just died right here. So that's the guy he's fucking waiting for. But I was thinking in that time where he called in the streak, like he would have enough time to pinch the hill. But that honestly fucking didn't matter. So that was just me overanalyzing that. But he saw where number 6 spawned. Number 6 called it out, so he immediately started looking back spawn. I was kind of wondering on fucking Ghosty. Fucking helped him out, bro. But he was waiting for like a spawn kill. Got bad timing. Number 4 got by him. And then now he's like in there late. And that's why, like, I was thinking when you call the streak in, bro, if you are just able to just push up here, if you really want to spawn kill, you can literally get him off spawn right here. Just be close to the action, because when you're too far away and then all the kills go down and then like you're going in late, like you're just like like you're useless at that point. So something I kind of want to point out, so there's like small things, and like yes, they went to a listening with LA Thieves and like their comms went a bit better, but like I was wondering how this was not calmed either. So number 2 Lucky kills number 5 Ghosty. So like I'm pretty sure even Ghosty, like when you see the person kill you, you could see like where they're moving for like 2 seconds. So you could kind of call out, got guys on the street. Obviously, where the fuck's he going? He's going to go rotate his 19 seconds left. He's going to try to get back spawn. Rotations. But Ghosty spawns there, so you're thinking, all right, like he's not there quite yet. But you got to think like he just killed you there. But you can see no one on the map is like looking behind, like at this guy. So like this guy has a free rotation, like top satellite, and even though he's like top satellite, number 6 still spawned there. So I was kind of like, what the fuck? So it was fucking weird. So even Ghost is thinking number 6 spawns there, I have nothing to worry about. But it's like he just killed you on like the B Street, bro. Like is no one like thinking this guy's going to flank? He just killed you back B Street. Like he's going to be flanking. So I was really confused at that. And then like this shit was just mixy. And then I just want to go to like the very end. He made big plays here. Big plays. This game was fucking so close, bro. I thought LA Thieves was actually going to win it here because he needed 12 seconds. I'm like, bro, just kill this guy, bro. Just kill him. Like, you allowed him to buy this much time, and then his fucking team comes and helps him. Like, just both teams just fucking playing ass, bro. Like, just both teams playing ass. Like, this is like a horrible but fun watch. This is what you get from, these teams. All right, so here's what I wanted to talk about next. So we're going to wait till it gets down to it. So, like, they kill everybody. They kill everyone. Look where number 2 is right now. Okay. So, like, look where number 2 is. Look where number 3 is. From your positioning, even if you open, like, your scoreboard, I think you can see, like, a skull beside their name. And then when, like, it does it. And then when they're not dead, obviously they don't have a skull. So just based on your positioning, you should know. And especially since it's 238 to 233, do you really think they're going to have time to, like, re-pinch A side? Like, do you really think, like, do you think there's going to be time? So he's over here. So number 2's over there. And I'm kind of thinking, bro, I think at this point you have to play guarantees. You have to play closer. Like, I'm talking, like, dumpster closer. And like maybe occasionally peek the back, but he's so far out of the play. I'm like, bro, you guys were so pushed up. He had to have seen fucking number 3 on like the mini map as well. They were so pushed up that like there was no way anyone from LA Thieves was gonna spawn here. Like they're all gonna spawn on this side, and that's where they all spawn. So number 2's like still watching pinch for like no reason, and like you're 10 points away from the win. At this point, you could give it up. You're 12 points away. Like. At this point, this is fucking useless. This is absolutely useless. Fucking move away. Move the fuck away. Move away. Why are you still there? Why are you still there? Like, actually, like, move in. Move. Go. So, I was mind blown because... Here's why I was mind blown. Because they weren't really, like... I like the spot number 3 is in, but, like, no one's watching his mid-alley push. And number 4 is kind of... I mean, number 4 is kind of watching, but it's not really, like... Not really in a position that can help, because he could easily go to like the fucking pillars. He's at an angle in like the pillars where he can't really be shot, even though he got straighted out. So I kind of counterproducted everything I just said. But I think like the main factor here, in my opinion, was number 2. I feel like number 2 should have been like on like this fucking dumpster heady. I feel like that's where you need to be. You're 9 points away from the win, bro. Like it can't even like that's irrelevant. They can't even come for that. But even the fact you're watching in the first place was mind blowing because when they all spawned up, you guys were both like in red. There's no way they're gonna spawn AS and D when you guys are both red. So like you guys like this should be one of the easiest things because I say this a lot when you're like 10 points away from the win. The other team literally has to throw like every strat, every playbook play out of the window. They just have to fucking run at the hill, which means you just have to be close to the hill, close enough to get trades, get kills. If number two's like in a better spot watching mid alley, like they literally get a fucking 2-piece and he does not die. But like just bad positioning from all of them. And then I'm fucking thinking LA Thieves wins here. Wait, LA Thieves actually does win here, yeah. And then this where it's free because he calls in this streak like whatever he kills Joe DeCease, but like Dan Ghosty has free angles and nades one, 2 pieces the other, and they fucking win. But that game was shambles. Like Miami should have never lost that at all. But like after it got close, you know, both teams started making mistakes. But like, bro, you're up like 2 rotations of hills, bro. And they just kept playing like 10 seconds of scrap time when they could have played guarantees on like rotation. Like you could rotate to P2, hold that for 30 seconds, they break you, you have people rotating to P3, and like you're gonna win the game. Like why do they make that so hard? And I don't understand at this pro level how mistakes like this are happening. Like you guys play the game every fucking day, bro. Like you gotta know some of this shit by now, bro. Even just being a casual player, like you know some of this shit. But like I don't know. But that's my thoughts on that. So yeah, rightfully so. They deserve to go to the losers bracket. You know, fight for your lives there. LA Thieves got the win. They took advantage of mistakes that were made. They clutched up. But like, man, Karachi hardpoint spawns. Like, I love the map Karachi, and I actually love it for hardpoint. But like, the spawns like make no fucking sense. Like, spawns could make sense, and that map could actually play out like pretty well. But holy fuck, do the spawns fucking play out so fucking horribly on that map.